Oh, it's another Buckeye War. This is a series I've put together, little snippets, little memories of what it was like growing up in El Dorado Hills, California, back in the 70s and the 80s. If you can hear that or see that, it's raining today, and I'm waiting. I've got an appointment with my doctor, so I'm always early. Anyway, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to go in because I don't like to go into the hospital and go to the doctor's office until it's time. Anyway, got to thinking, what did we do in the rain? What did we do as kids when we weren't in school and it was raining? What did we do? Oh, wow. I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, it's a good story. We got all of the neighborhood kids together. There must have been 6 or 7 of us. I mean, it wasn't all of the neighborhood kids, but some pretty close friends got them together, and we sat around. We actually put an extra leaf in the dining room table to make room, and brought up a couple of extra chairs that we had in other rooms. So we were stuffed around this table in our living room, or not our living room, our dining room. And we played a marathon game of Monopoly. Have you ever actually finished a game of Monopoly? I don't think it's possible. Huh. We played, and we played, and we played, and we played. And it was fun, because we had all the guys and gals around the table and telling jokes and screwing around and playing Monopoly. After 2 or 3 hours, we got bored with Monopoly. And we decided that we were going to play like chess and checkers and, some other game. And we were arguing about which game we should play, because checkers is 2 people. And we had about 6, 7, we had a bunch of kids around the table. And I got into an argument with my little brother, 4 years younger than me. And he wasn't having that in front of his friends, or our friends, I guess, but they were friends of both of us. And the little guy threw a checker at me. I mean, hurled it. Threw a checker and popped me with it. So it was on. I was chasing him around the house. Now, running was never allowed in our house. And I can't remember where my parents were. They were around, I think, but I'm not sure. Anyway, he goes running, and I tackle him, and his foot goes through the front door. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit. This was one of those doors that's got a thin panel and then space and then another thin panel. And if you were to knock on it, it would sound kind of hollow. And it worked just fine. But it also worked just fine to allow a foot to go through it. And that, boys and girls, is how our beautiful house in El Dorado Hills got its first solid wood front door. I wonder if my mom will see this. She'll be like, oh my God,